Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich with your Tarot Talk Tuesday. We are going through the Queen of Wands today, I do believe. Pretty sure. But before that, I am joined with a couple little co-hosts here. We have little Tonks. Yeah, she's a good girl. She is getting whenever you are whenever you all are seeing this tomorrow, and I just realized my mic is far away. I'm gonna fix that in a second. Whenever you all are seeing this tomorrow on Tuesday or on Tuesday, she is getting spayed on that Wednesday. So yeah, the day after this releases, she's getting spayed. So give her good luck, in a good surgery, and Mr. Daubers. Here, let me get your brother. Come here. And Mr. Dobby is going to be neutered on that same day, too. Say hi, Dobby. So, yep. If you can give any good vibes to the puppers, it would be much appreciated. So, let me go ahead and get settled in here and actually get to recording this, the actual video. But I wanted to make you all aware of who is joining me in the witchy room. Not Jelly this time, just the puppies. And can you get down, Bubba? Go ahead. There. Oh, he almost tripped on the kitty condo. Okay, he's okay. So let me go ahead and get to the actual part here. Okay, and I'm back. So we are talking about the Queen of Wands. I hope the audio is a little bit better here. Um, yeah, I didn't realize my mic was over there whenever I was picking up the pups. So anyway, we are talking about the Queen of Wands and our grandest of traditions. We are going to go through the pictorial key of the tarot, and I also didn't turn on the overheads, and I think that's okay for this one. For the Witchy Wednesday video, though, I will be turning those on. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to do yet, but we're going to figure that out in, like, half an hour, and get stuff together for that, because we are doing Spelltember for this Wednesday and next Wednesday, so do join me for that. Anyway, Pictorial Key of the Tarot by A.E. Waite, we're going to go through that, and then we're going to discuss different things with the Queen of Wands. And this one here says, the wands throughout the suit are always in leaf, as it is a suit of life and animation, emotionally and otherwise. The queen's personality corresponds to that of the king, but is more magnetic. Okay, I can kind of agree. I can agree with that. Divinatory meanings. A dark woman, country woman, friendly, chaste, loving, honorable. Okay, I can sort of agree with him on this one. If the card beside her signifies a man, she is well disposed towards him. Not sure if I agree with that. If a woman, she is interested in the querent. Don't know if I agree with that one either. Also, love of money. You're starting to lose me, wait. Or a certain success in business. Okay, that one I can agree a little bit with. Reversed. Good, economical, obliging, serviceable, signifies also, but in certain positions and in the neighborhood of other cards tending in such directions, opposition, jealousy, even deceit and infidelity. I don't know if I agree with that. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. We'll make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Almost. There we go. Okay. I wanted the pixels to be just right. So anyway, it's over this way. So anyway, we have the Queen of Wands here. Couple things. One, of course, she is holding the wand. She has a very fiery aspect behind her, and I'm doing this with my mouse. I'm hovering over everything, but y'all can't see that. Excuse me for just 1 second. Sorry about that. That was my partner calling from his new job, first day, and asking me if I wanted some pallets in order to do some work and whatnot, reuse the wood and whatnot. But I actually turned that down because I have so many other projects I cannot even right now. Yeah, and I have like three or four pallets that I already need to figure out what I'm doing with them. Um, so unfortunately, I can't have those. Anyway, we're getting back to the Queen of Wands here. So first things first, she's holding her wand. She has her staff there, and she even first off, I want to address the elephant in the room. Does not look very feminine. As with many of the individuals in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the art by Pamela Colman Smith, of course, the individuals are very androgynous. This individual looks fairly masculine in some features, feminine in other features. And I think Pamela did that on purpose. I kind of think that she did that on purpose, so that we can all see ourselves as possibly this individual, excluding the skin tone and stuff like that, which is being addressed in newer decks that are coming out and whatnot. So anyway, what we have here is this individual is sitting on a throne, very regal, very kind of stoic in a way, and she's holding a flower and her wand. Now, the wand is her passions. She is ruling over her passions. The flower is how she rules, though. Is she rules with she both has an iron fist, or can have an iron fist, can have authority over the passions, but also has a loving, motherly type of way of doing it. This individual is very charismatic, much beloved, is somebody who is the center of a crowd, can speak to a crowd and people will listen type of that's this type of individual. Furthermore, like I said, she is also in control of her passions. She is very motivated with where she's going in life, in business. A. Wade even said here, let me pull it back up on my side here. Good, this is, hold on. Let's see. Also love money or certain success in business. See, A.E. Waite even says this in there, and I do agree with that. Now, normally I would like to equate business more with the pentacles, because that is more the physical, the monetary issues is more dealt with pentacles in my mind. But definitely, this individual knows how to run things. They lead a very busy life. They have connections with a lot of other people, and they know how they want to pursue their how they want to pursue their vision, how they want things to come to fruition and whatnot. This individual is very focused on getting things done, but they are also very personable. And I would say that is evident in the card is this way, Rich. This is evident with the flower that is being held in the left hand, the more receptive hand, ruling with the wand in the right hand, the dominant hand, for many individuals out there. So she knows how to have that balance of power and passion and ruling her passions and having control of a crowd, but also in the left hand being receptive to the needs of others and how to approach them and how to care for them. One thing that I did want to note is the cat. As you know, I am a cat person as well as a dog person. Um, and this cat, I do believe, was Pamela Coleman Smith's uh, her depiction of her cat. So in this card, very much I would say, unlike a cat, though, the Queen of Wands is very much in control of things. Uh, she has control of her passions. She has control of the crowd around her and how people view her and whatnot. But that's very uncat-like, except if it's a kitten, I guess. Um, and they, I guess, like a cat. Uh, so yeah, maybe more like a cat than I thought. Uh, this individual is able to kind of draw attention, but does their own thing and doesn't necessarily ask other people for how to do things. So this is a hard one for me to talk about because the Queen of Wands for me doesn't come up all too often, and yeah, it's a hard thing um, to talk about whenever you don't have it come up that often. Um, it's And not only that, I also want to say court cards are very difficult for a lot of people to read. I know that I have difficulty reading them at times because it's like, how am I supposed to interpret this? Is this a person? And many times, whenever you get a court card, it can present itself as a person, but not always. Sometimes it is just how you carry yourself in day to day life, and that is evident in the Queen here. Wow, the cards over here, Rich. But it is evident with the Queen here. Yeah, and it's court cards are tough. Let's move on. Let us go ahead and flip this. Tonks did not like that I was giving Dobby a stuffed animal to play with because that is her thing. Uh, just off topic here. Dobby is not allowed to have any stuffed animal. No toys are to be his. Because Tonks gets all the toys, apparently. That's the social construct that we are in here. And he is the bigger of the two. Getting back to the actual card at hand, the Queen of Wands in reversed can show that you've reached a certain point of self-respect or confidence in yourself. You can see this card as more of an internalized viewing that you have really kind of clarified on a deeper level your personal thoughts, your beliefs, your personal truth, your belief systems. These are your passions again. Um, it can suggest that you are more of an inverted individual, and if you're hearing that squeaking, that is Tonks, because Dobby's over here wondering where his toy is. Go get the other toy. I brought two of them in here. There are two of you. She does not need both of them. Go take it. Nope, he just wants to lay down. Okay. I do apologize for the interruptions with the puppies. For one, anybody that has had puppies knows that you cannot just ignore them. Um, and they are still very much puppies. And yeah, we are just hanging out because we tried a little experiment to see how long they could be in the kennel with me being home, at least, coming in and out of the bedroom where the kennel is, and see how long they can last in there. And because both of us are going to be at work on Tuesday when y'all are seeing this, when this is released, and that's going to be a little bit difficult. Um, So yeah, we're actually going to split them up into two separate kennels. We do have two. Usually they sleep together though. So we're gonna split them up into two different kennels, I do believe, and that way, if they do have an accident, they're not both in that accident mess. They're getting better. They're almost to the point where they can be, you know, they can be alone for a little bit, but I still wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them out to possibly run amok. Amok, amok, amok. Points to you if you got that. Anyway, going back to the Queen of Wands, this can also mean that that you need to bring your energy and attention inward. That maybe you aren't an inverted or an introvert type person, and you need to bring those attentions inward to focus on some self care and resilience and whatnot. Um, Other than that, let me get my notes down. Other than that, overall, this is a very difficult card for me um, to really talk about because you have the passion side, you have how she's very much the the extroverted person in the upright, in the reverse, or in the yeah, in the reverse, she's very much more introverted, and we kind of take these aspects when reading this card, we take those on as our own actions, whether they be the extroverted with the upright or the introverted in the reverse. And I guess, you know, more and more I talk about this, the more and more that I can see that the cat is actually quite accurate. Um, in the reverse, you see cats are very introverted at times. They just want to be left alone. And other times, they're very extroverted. And whenever they are cute as a button, like Jelly or Karen, they are very much attention grabbers. And they will let you know that they want you to pet them. So yeah, I think that's one way that I'm going to remember, and that's really what the tarot talks are more about is trying to get these terms or the uh, getting the card committed to memory in a way. And one thing that I'm probably going to remember now from now on is the Queen of Wands is like a cat. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to pull away from this from now on is Queen of Queen of Wands is cat, and whether upright or reversed, think cat. Now, if it does signify an individual, a human being, then that's a whole different story. And I usually don't get impressions of individuals like that. This would be a woman. Sorry, I have a little bit of gas. This would be an individual that is um, possibly a little bit older, not elderly necessarily, but a little bit older of an individual who is very charismatic. You know, if it's in the upright, opposite if it's reverse. But this could be an older woman or somebody who identifies as a woman. I would say probably around the age of, you know, uh, see, I'm horrible with ages. I'd say anywhere between 40 and 60-ish. Um, you know, anywhere from middle life to elderly. Um, this is an older woman, not necessarily. The point being, it's not necessarily that's a young whippersnapper and whatnot. And I just dated myself by using that term. But this isn't somebody that's young. This isn't somebody that's wet behind the ears. That is feminine. So yeah, if and for me, usually whenever uh, the thought of somebody like this portraying a specific individual, Usually for me, that is done through intuition in and of itself, um, having, little thoughts come in and whatnot. And wow, the clouds just like, it just got dark in here quick. Um, but anyway, that usually doesn't come up for me for the Queen of Wands, but or I mean for any card really, but sometimes it does, and I take those on a case by case basis. I don't like usually giving, hey, this is what the age range is, and this is what the gender is of this individual. Yeah, not usually something I do. So that was the Queen of Wands. I hope this has at least been kind of informative, but even if it hasn't, you saw puppies, right? So if you like puppies, yeah, okay. If you like puppies, hit that subscribe button right over here because puppies, and hit that bell notification. No, hit that bell notification because, well, puppies, and hit like because puppies, and comment below and say something about puppies because mine are freaking adorable. Anyway, with all that being said, puppies. May you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye bye.